Everybody is looking for the truth about Africa's past. For centuries, the story of Africa has often been told by outsiders. But today, more and more Africans are reclaiming their history, digging deep into archives, oral traditions, and artifacts to uncover the real story. The search for truth is not just about facts and dates. It's about understanding the lives, cultures, and dreams of millions of people whose voices were often silenced or ignored. African historians, researchers, and communities are piecing together a rich tapestry that reveals the continent's complexity, diversity, and resilience. This journey into the past is about more than just history. It's about identity, pride, and the power to shape the future. If you're curious about how colonialism shaped the continent, stick around. Colonialism wasn't just a chapter in Africa's story. It was a turning point that changed everything. The arrival of European powers brought new systems of government, economics, and education, but it also brought exploitation, violence, and upheaval. The legacy of colonialism is woven into the fabric of modern Africa, influencing everything from borders and languages to economies and social structures. To truly understand Africa today, we have to look back at how colonialism disrupted traditional societies, altered trade routes, and imposed foreign rule. This is a story of both loss and survival, of pain and perseverance. This will change the way you see history. When we look at Africa through the lens of its own people, we see a continent that is not defined by colonization, but by its ability to adapt, resist, and rebuild. In classrooms, museums, and family gatherings, Africans are sharing stories that challenge old stereotypes and celebrate the achievements of their ancestors. The history of colonialism is not just about what was taken away, but also about what was preserved and reclaimed. By learning about Africa's past, we gain a deeper appreciation for its cultures, its struggles, and its triumphs. In the late 1800s, European countries rushed to take control of Africa's land and resources. This period, known as the Age of Imperialism, saw powerful nations like Britain, France, Germany, Belgium, and Portugal competing for territory. Driven by a desire for wealth, power, and prestige, European leaders sent explorers, soldiers, and traders deep into the African continent. They claimed vast regions, often with little knowledge or respect for the people who lived there. Treaties were signed, sometimes under duress, sometimes with trickery, and entire societies were transformed almost overnight. The arrival of Europeans marked the beginning of a new era, one that would reshape Africa in profound ways. This was called the Scramble for Africa. Between 1884 and 1914, European powers carved up nearly the entire continent, drawing borders on maps in distant capitals with little regard for the realities on the ground. The Berlin Conference of 1884 to 85 was a key moment, where European leaders met to divide Africa among themselves, with no African